Now today we're talking about something we all put off. How to have that conversation about your legacy. However, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to start the conversation and a checklist of what to cover, so nothing important gets left unsaid. Let's dig in. So today we're going to be talking about what you want, why you want it, and how you want your family to carry it forward. Now I know this one's a bit uncomfortable. Talking to your family about your death or final wishes, I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Now so far we've covered wills, superannuation, property ownership, and powers of attorney. But none of that matters much if your family are left confused, or even worse, fighting. You know, we spend most of our lives looking after our loved ones, but sometimes the most important conversations are the ones we put off. Talking about your legacy, your medical wishes, and even your funeral preferences can save your family from heartache, arguments, and confusion. So how do you do it? Well, I've broken it down into 4 sections. And section 1 is why conversations matter. Now here's something that happens time and time again. It's not the money that causes the problem, it's the lack of communication. When you pass and your family is grieving, the last thing they need is surprises, second guessing, or resentment. In fact, most inheritance disputes happen not because someone feels left out, but because no one explained why things were done the way they were. And a short conversation now can save your family years of emotional damage. And you can use a legacy checklist like the one I've made available in the description below to guide the discussion. Section 2, what to talk about. Now you don't need to read your will out loud, but you do need to talk about the big picture. And here are a few things worth sharing. Start small. You don't have to lay it all out in one go. Maybe over a cuppa. Mention that you've updated your will, or that you've written down your funeral wishes. And your wishes could be who gets what and why. And you've got your values, and that's what matters to you. Fairness, family support, education, keeping the family home, any difficult decisions. For example, giving more to one child who needs a bit of help, or leaving something to a cause that you believe in. And here's what you expect from them: respect, cooperation, and care for each other. And of course, let them know where all the important documents are kept. Section 3, how to start the conversation. Now this can feel a bit awkward, but it doesn't have to be. Try something like, I've been putting my affairs in order and I want you to understand what I've put in place. Or, this isn't about who gets what, it's about making things clear so there's no confusion later. And it's important to me that we stay connected as a family, even when I'm not around. And you can also write a short statement of wishes, or even record a video letter. These aren't legal documents, but they can explain your reasoning and bring peace of mind. Section 4, what happens if you don't? If you don't talk to your family, they may assume the worst. For example, Mum favoured my brother, or Dad didn't trust me. Why wasn't I included? How come he got that? And that's how good families fall apart. But when people feel informed and respected, they're more likely to honour your wishes and each other. So don't wait for the perfect time. Pick a quiet moment, keep it calm, and just have a go. Be honest, be calm, and most of all, let them know that this conversation is about making their life easier for them down the track. And you might be surprised, many people feel that once this talk is out in the open. So, talk to your family before you die. It's one of the most loving things that you can do. Now if you found this video helpful and you got some value, tap that like button, leave a comment, and please feel free to subscribe and share this series with someone who needs it. Have you had the talk? If so, tell us how you went about it. Share it in the comment. And you can also grab the free legacy checklist that I've created. It's linked below in the description. Now, if this is the first video you've seen in this series, click on this video over here to watch some of the other videos in this series. I'm Robbie, and this is Living Life in the Lockyer, Life After 60. Thanks for watching and being a part of my small community. Catch you in the next one.